I'm John, and I want to tell you about the most extraordinary person I've ever known. His name was Jesus, and he started out just like any of us, a child with big dreams. I wasn't there when he was born, but I heard the stories. A stable in Bethlehem, of all places. They say a bright star led wise men from far away to bring him gifts. Imagine that. Even as a boy, Jesus had a way of seeing the world that was different from everyone else. Once, when he was just 12, he amazed all the scholars in the temple with his wisdom.
How does one so young know so much?
As he grew up, Jesus learned to be a carpenter like his father Joseph. He was really good at it too. The tables and chairs he made were the best in Nazareth.
This is beautiful craftsmanship.
Thank you. I put my heart into every piece.
But Jesus knew he had a different path to follow, a bigger purpose. I remember the day he decided to leave his carpenter's tools behind and start teaching. It wasn't easy for him, you know. He was leaving behind everything he knew. But Jesus had this light in his eyes, like he could see something the rest of us couldn't.
Follow me.
Follow me, he said, and we did. Fishermen, tax collectors, all kinds of people. At first we didn't know what to expect, but Jesus had a way of making everyone feel special. The things he could do, turning water into wine, healing the sick, it was incredible. I'll never forget the day he fed 5,000 people with just 5 loaves and 2 fish. But it wasn't just the miracles. His words touched our hearts like nothing else.
Love your neighbor as yourself.
Love your neighbor as yourself, he'd say. It sounds simple, but it changed everything. He told stories, parables he called them, that made big ideas easy to understand. Like the one about the Good Samaritan, teaching us to be kind to everyone, even strangers. Jesus welcomed everyone. The poor, the sick, the outcasts, no one was left out.
Let the little children come to me.
Let the little children come to me, he'd say with the biggest smile on his face. Not everyone understood him, though. Some powerful people felt threatened. They took him away from us. It was the darkest day of our lives. Jesus knew it was coming. He even told us at our last meal together.
One of you will betray me.
But he faced it all with such courage. Even on the cross, he asked God to forgive them.
Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do.
We thought it was over. We were lost, confused, heartbroken, but just when we thought all hope was lost, something amazing happened. 3 days later, the tomb was empty. We couldn't believe our eyes. He came back to us, alive and well, just like he promised. Well, for 40 days he stayed with us, teaching us more about God's love. And then right before our eyes, he rose up into the heavens. It was the most beautiful and bittersweet moment of my life. Jesus might not walk among us physically anymore, but his love and teachings live on in all of us. And that's the story of Jesus, a carpenter who became the savior of the world. His message was simple: love God and love each other. That's what it's all about. So whenever you see someone in need or feel lost yourself, remember Jesus' words. Because in the end, it's not about the miracles, it's about the love that changes everything.